can't stay.
Headed out to Saturday Jiu-Jitsu. Have a white belt homie, listener of the pod, coming through to do a little training. He lives in the area, but he works out of the area. He works out of state, so he's only home on weekends and whatnot, so he doesn't get often chances to break away from his family to come train jiu-jitsu with the boys. So he's going to do that today, though. Looking forward to seeing that. Hanging out and get some training in, get some footage. I feel a lot better than I did last week, but I don't feel phenomenal. The respiratory infection is all but gone. There's still a little bit of a lingering cough there. Now I'm congested, like a whole different sickness has piled on. I actually called out of work yesterday for it. I don't feel good today, but I also haven't trained since Monday, so I'm hoping like maybe I go there and I can like kind of loosen some of this up with some rolls. Maybe it's hard, that's fine, but if I can break some of this congestion in my head and my chest up, cough it out or whatever, that'd be pretty awesome. We've got a little bit of footage from training earlier this week, so we'll have some decent rolls. I had a hard round with my buddy Jordan. He's another purple belt. He's one of the more technical guys at my school. I would say that Jordan is absolutely, from a technical standpoint, better than me. There's no shame in me admitting that whatsoever. I get lucky and I can beat up on Jordan sometimes because of my size. Hey man, we all got gifts, and mine was not being a little guy, so I'm gonna use that shit. But when it comes to the gi, I would say it's either pretty fairly matched or he fucks me up. When it comes to no gi, I tend to have a little bit more of an advantage there because he is so technical. He does rely heavily on those grips, and he makes them work for him really well. He's got some really sneaky setups. Jordan, I love Jordan's jiu-jitsu. It's not a type of jiu-jitsu that I could ever play just because our body types are different, but Jordan has very clean jiu-jitsu, and I love him being in the Chore gym. He came in about a little over a year ago maybe, and he's been a great training partner to have. Definitely makes for some tough rounds. I'm gonna wrap this portion up right here. I'm gonna take my kid to get a bagel and donut before we hit to the gym and go to the gym and get stretched. Head into jiu-jitsu, got gas, all the good stuff, and got a text message from my boy that I said was gonna come train. Turns out that's not gonna happen. No worries, we're gonna go to class and get some normal Saturday training in, and we'll see what the day brings. We're out here dedicated to jiu-jitsu. Have to get our Saturday rolls in. Don't know what we're learning today. Don't know what we're gonna try today. Don't really have a plan. Just trying to have fun. We'll see how it goes.
see you like Zach said, at least 10 times.
You gotta start with the top arm coming up.
What's up, guys? I'm just out here doing alpha shit like Matt always talks about doing, but I'm looking around and I don't see Matt anywhere. What's that about, buddy? Where you at, Matt? Anyways, it's legs shooting. We got Winslow, fucking the Ninja Fink, and Garst over here, but no Matt, guys. Where are you at, bud?
We're a couple of weeks into purple belt. This last week was the first week where I've actually felt a sense of confidence at the new belt. I'm trying not to let the belt weigh so heavy on my shoulders. It's nice to be able to be playful in the gym again, but I'm also to a point where as I'm learning more advanced techniques, I feel a lot more comfortable. There's something that really sticks out in my mind from my start of my jiu-jitsu journey through to today. And I remember learning certain techniques as a white belt, or I wouldn't say even learning them, I would say being shown these techniques. They were just too hard to grasp because I didn't have a full understanding of like fundamentals. And now that I have a better understanding of the fundamentals, when we circle back to learning these techniques again, they make more sense and they're starting to click. And there's certain things that my body's just able to do now that I wasn't able to then due to flexibility or just comfortability. There's also another factor that I'm not fully giving enough credit to in regards to all that. And that is I've lost weight. I've lost about 10 pounds in the last 2 months and a good amount of body fat. Because of that, when it comes to certain movement, like I carry all of my weight in my midsection. I don't have chubby arms, I don't have chubby legs. It's all belly and love handles, which really makes it difficult to invert, to berimbolo. Having lost some of that weight, my body's able to move in ways and directions that it hasn't been able to in a long, long time. That is definitely a factor as well. And it's motivating because not only do I look better physically because I'm losing the weight, my jiu-jitsu is getting better. And as a man who loves jiu-jitsu, that is an awesome feeling. So I want to keep that going. Not every round that I was a part of in the last week was an awesome round for me. I definitely had some harder times. And I've definitely had some rounds where they were against lower belts and they were fun because there wasn't the challenge there of like having to meet somebody at my existing skill level. But because I know that I'm going against somebody that isn't at my skill level, I can be a little more playful and I can really try new things and
see how they work out. And if I can start landing those on these white belts and early blue belts, then I know the more consistent I get at the lower belts, the more consistent I'll get with landing on higher belts. Matt and I often talk about on the pod how my bread and butter is half guard and lockdown. The electric Chore sweep from lockdown, it's not my sweep, but I am very proficient at that. And I can sweep most people with it from, you know, varying ranges, even people that know it's coming, they know what it is. But I'm so good at it at this point that I have swept black belts with it. I've swept plenty of brown belts with it, purple belts, blue belts, white belts, everybody has gotten swept with that sweep. Matt's gotten swept with it. So it's effective. But when I first started jiu-jitsu, or I wouldn't say first, when I first came back to jiu-jitsu after a hiatus, all I knew from lockdown was just locking someone's leg down and like keeping them off of me. I used it as like a stall tactic to like pull them off my chest and be able to breathe again. And now my lockdown has developed to a point where I have a solid submission from it and a solid back take and a solid sweep. So much like that lockdown, I'm now diving into other aspects of jiu-jitsu and really like starting to hone certain techniques, certain guards. I think what I'm trying to say is jiu-jitsu is getting fun again, and that excites me because there was a point in time where it stopped being fun and it felt like a chore and it felt like something that I was just doing because I want to get to black belt. But now it feels like something that I genuinely enjoy doing again. I had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Again, I don't know how often these are going to come out. It seems like they're fairly consistent right now, but I'm not going to promise that amount of consistency because I'm not always going to have the energy to do this. But right now, I'm enjoying it. It doesn't seem like it's overwhelming. It's just another way for me to be creative, make content, and share it with you guys. So for those of you that have watched, for those of you that have been supportive and offered critiques and feedback and things like that, I absolutely appreciate you guys. If I could bottle up what I felt this week during jiu-jitsu and sell it to you guys, I would do so because what I felt this week in jiu-jitsu has been some of the most fun I've had in a very long time. And I only hope that everybody that does jiu-jitsu feels the way that I felt this week. That's all I have for now, guys. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of the week, and I'll catch you on the next one.